Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you today. My name is Valerie. I'm one of the pastors on staff, and I want to talk to you this morning about one of the more unique pieces of scripture that talk about Jesus's birth. In John chapter 1, the Apostle John gives us what's really, I think, the galaxy view of why Jesus came. And he says in John chapter 1, starting in verse 9, the true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. And then skipping down to verse 14, the Word became flesh, that's Jesus, became flesh, and made his dwelling among us. And I love that John uses that word dwelling, that sense of not just looking at, but dwelling, being part of. He made his dwelling among us. And one reason I really love this passage this Christmas, and that word dwelling, that first dwelling of Jesus among us, is because at the very end of the Bible, in the book of Revelation, when John is writing again, he describes the second dwelling that Jesus will have with us. And in John chapter 21, it says, and I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. It's so encouraging to know that because of the first dwelling of Jesus, we can have the second eternal, permanent dwelling of Jesus with us. And I think, honestly, right now I'm actually getting ready to go to a memorial service after I do this. And yesterday we put my dad on hospice. So I think all of that is kind of leaning my mind towards, why is the first dwelling so important? Well, the first dwelling is so important because without that first dwelling, we have no hope of the second dwelling, the eternal dwelling, when God is with us for all of time. The amazing description that we don't even need a sun anymore because God is the light. So incredible. I love how John described that for us in John 1 and then in Revelation to give us hope and encouragement, because honestly, in the Christmas season, there still is chaos. There still is death. There still is mourning. But we can find that quiet hope, even in grief, even in mourning. We can find that in the first dwelling of Jesus, knowing that that gives us hope, our eternal hope for that second dwelling of Jesus. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you at church.